Hello, Becky here from Sweat Happy Wellness, and I'm here to tell you about 3 ways to beat the winter blues. So, what are the winter blues? Well, 2 to 3% of Canadians are affected by seasonal affective disorder, which is a mild form of depression that happens in the winter months when there's less daylight outside. 15% of Canadians are actually affected by just the winter blues, which means we just don't feel ourselves during the winter. You might be moody, you might experience weight gain, and it's all because we're experiencing these longer times of darkness and not near as much sun. So I'm going to tell you 3 natural ways that I cope with the winter blues. All right, so tip number 1, we're going to talk about vitamin D supplements. So during the wintertime, I highly recommend you take a vitamin D supplement, and I recommend that you take at least 1,000 IU a day in the form of a drop, because drops are more absorbable by your body. If you have to take a pill, it has to go through digestion. It takes a little bit longer to absorb. I just bought these from the health food store, and I already can feel quite a bit of a difference. The reason why you want to start taking vitamin D in the winter is because vitamin D is known as the sunshine vitamin, and 90% of your body's vitamin D is actually absorbed through the skin. So in the winter months when we're bundled up, we're not really getting that sunshine absorbed into our skin, and therefore we start to become deficient in vitamin D. Vitamin D is also great for helping you to absorb calcium, which is good for strong bones and teeth, and it's also great for weight loss and has been known to reduce the risk of cancer. So tip number 2 for beating the winter blues is invest in getting a sad light. And this I bought on Amazon for about $100. It's called the Light Book, but you can really find these anywhere. Just give it a Google search. They're starting to become really popular. And you can really work this sad light into your routine, and you just want that light to kind of hit your eyes. I like to put mine on my desk while I'm working on the computer, and it goes through about a 30-minute cycle, and then that's about the light that you need every single day. The reason why you should be using a sad light is because these light receptors come into your eyes and trigger your body to make serotonin, your body's feel-good hormone. It also helps to suppress melatonin during the day so that you don't feel sleepy during the day, but melatonin will actually increase at nighttime, helping you to fall asleep better. And then that improves your circadian rhythms. So by using this light during the day, it actually helps to trick your body into thinking that you're sitting in the sun when really we're not. And that just helps you with beating the winter blues. So your third tip on how to beat the winter blues is just to embrace the winter. Find a sport that involves you getting outside and just embrace it, because winter is going to happen to us regardless of what happens. The more time you spend outside, the less scary and daunting the snow and the cold seem. The more of your skin you can expose to the sun, whatever sun you do end up getting in the winter months, is highly beneficial. Also too, if you tend to, during the winter months, bundle up and coop yourself up inside, you're losing out on community and different activities and that exercise that just naturally helps us to feel good. So my tip number 3 is just get outside, embrace it, do cross-country skiing, running, snowshoeing, whatever it takes to get you outside, and just try to enjoy the winter.